Heaven is watching and the angels are speaking your name. Something hidden has now been brought into the light. Your phone calls have not been private. They have been wiretapped. 4 weeks, every word has been listened to, and nothing was missed. Now a famous activist is demanding your name be spoken. You are not hearing this by accident. This moment was chosen for you. This message is urgent, and it carries divine warning. Do not turn away, for if you close this message, you may never know what heaven is trying to protect you from. The watchers thought you were unaware, but heaven has seen every detail. What men planned in silence, the Spirit has already exposed. Type 888 if you are ready for abundance and divine favor. The calls you thought were forgotten are being stored, waiting for a moment, and that moment is approaching quickly, much faster than you realize. Your name is on the edge of being spoken before many, and destiny is calling. Do not fear, because what was meant to destroy you is about to set you free. Law enforcement listens to your words, but heaven listens to your heart. And heaven's voice is louder than any earthly authority. The angels are circling around you, guarding even when you feel unprotected. Though the world watches through wires and recordings, heaven watches through light and truth. You have been chosen for a reason that is bigger than the accusations against you. The famous activist who calls your name is not your enemy, but part of a plan. A divine plan that will shake the ground beneath your feet, but also lift you higher. Yes, the attention feels heavy, but the hand of God is even heavier in power. They may monitor your calls, but they cannot monitor your destiny. They may track your steps, but they cannot stop your purpose. Heaven has declared protection over your life, and no secret plot can overturn it. The angels whisper, "Hold on, beloved. Hold on, for breakthrough is near." The hidden recordings were meant to shame you, but God will turn them into proof of your truth. Every whisper, every cry, every prayer you thought no one heard has been captured, and heaven will use it for your defense. Your tears have not been wasted, they have been counted in the courts of heaven. And soon those who tried to corner you will realize they only pushed you into God's light. The activist demanding your name believes they are exposing you, but they are announcing you. For heaven has chosen this moment for your unveiling. Do not tremble, for you are not alone in this hour. The angels stand at your side, and their wings cover you. Your enemies may gather evidence, but the Spirit gathers favor, and the favor of God outweighs the judgment of men. Comment protected if you know no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Listen carefully, because timing is sacred now. You are being positioned for something greater than you dreamed. The fire you walk through will not burn you, it will refine you. The wires that carry your voice to strangers are also carrying your testimony to nations, and the very devices used against you will one day play back your victory. This is not punishment. It is preparation, not destruction, but revelation. Do not be afraid of the shaking, for the shaking is the sign that breakthrough is close. Heaven is rearranging things in your favor, though right now it feels like chaos. The unseen hand of God is moving pieces, shifting doors, breaking chains. Your silence in moments of pressure has been louder than their accusations, and your obedience has drawn angels into the room where others plotted. Child, you are not forgotten. You are written into eternity's story. Every threat against you is being turned into a testimony for you. The heavens declare, protection surrounds you, breakthrough approaches, destiny awaits. Do not let fear cloud your vision, for fear is the weapon of your enemies. But faith is the sword placed in your hands by heaven. Lift it now in your heart, for faith will silence every accuser. The wires may carry your voice, but the Spirit carries your prayers straight to the throne of God, and no barrier, no surveillance, no human authority can block what heaven hears. The activist calls your name, but heaven whispers, "Beloved." The world may see controversy, but heaven sees destiny. The enemy wants to trap you in shadows, but God has already lit the path before you. Type yes, Lord, if you open your heart to blessings today. Child, you are chosen, and chosen ones always walk through fire before they rise. The calls they listen to are nothing compared to the call God has placed upon your life, for your true calling is higher than the accusations that circle you now. You wonder why this is happening, why your steps are watched so closely. It is because your voice carries power, and the world knows it. What you speak shakes atmospheres, and what you believe shifts generations. So do not let these earthly monitors make you small. Heaven has enlarged your territory, even in the silence of your waiting. This pressure is proof of your influence. The enemy does not chase what is empty, he only attacks what is valuable. And you, my child, are priceless in the sight of heaven. Hold on to this truth, because the days ahead will test your faith. But remember, gold is tested by fire, and diamonds are revealed under pressure. You are both gold and diamond in the hands of your Creator. What you are going through now is refining you into brilliance. The activist's demand will not ruin you. It will raise you. The recordings will not chain you. They will free you. And what they use as evidence will echo back as prophecy. For your story is not about defeat. It is about resurrection. Every closed door is making room for the door that only heaven can open. Every delay is aligning with divine timing, not human clocks. Heaven's calendar is unfolding, and your breakthrough has already been written in it. Do not skip this message, because this is your confirmation. Type Amen if you feel God is speaking to you right now. You prayed for a sign, and now you are reading it. You asked if heaven had heard you, and this is your answer. Yes, beloved, you have been heard. Yes, every sigh has been seen. Yes, every night you could not sleep, angels stood watch at your bedside. And yes, the dawn is coming with healing in its light. You are not at the end, you are at the turning point. The turning point where loss becomes gain and shame becomes testimony. The turning point where what was hidden becomes revealed and what was broken becomes whole. Heaven is shifting the stage, preparing for your unveiling. Do not lose heart, for what is coming is bigger than what is leaving. The trap set against you will collapse under its own weight, and those who plotted will watch in silence as you rise. The walls have ears, but heaven has eyes. They may watch your steps and listen to your words, but heaven sees your heart. Every detail is known, every secret moment is written, and nothing escapes the throne of God. This is not the season to shrink. This is the season to stand. Though law enforcement listens, the greater authority sits above them. The one who created all things holds your case in his hands. Beloved, no one can overturn what heaven has decreed. Your destiny is sealed, and no earthly surveillance can erase it. They thought they could silence you, but heaven has amplified your voice. The more they listen, the more they spread the evidence of your truth. Your story is traveling farther than you realize. The famous activist who speaks your name is unknowingly fulfilling prophecy. For your name must be carried into places you have never walked, and though it feels frightening, you are being announced to the world. Do not let anxiety chain you, for chains are being broken even now. The enemy watches with suspicion, but the angels watch with protection. You are surrounded on all sides by a greater army. And even when you feel outnumbered, remember that heaven fights for you. Child, you are chosen, and chosen ones must walk paths of fire. But this fire will not destroy you. It will reveal you. Every word you spoke in private was not wasted. What you thought were ordinary conversations have been seeds of destiny. Those seeds are now being watered by exposure. And soon, fruit will appear where you least expect it. The wiretaps are man's attempt to control, but heaven uses even that for your release. For what was hidden is coming to light, and truth will roar louder than lies. You have cried out for clarity, and now the mystery is unfolding. The delays were not denial, they were protection. You were being hidden until the appointed time. Now the appointed time has come. This is the hour where the veils are lifted, and nothing can remain in shadow. Do not be afraid when the shaking comes. The shaking is not the end, it is the beginning. It is the proof that heaven's hand is moving swiftly. Everything that seems stable will be shaken, but only so the unshakable can remain. And you, beloved, are unshakable when you stand on the rock of truth. The accusations may rise, but so will your vindication. The pressure may increase, but so will your strength. The darkness may grow louder, but so will the light within you. Remember, the valley you walk through is not permanent. The shadow may loom, but it is only a shadow. The Sun of Righteousness is rising with healing in its wings, and your name will be carried in the light of dawn. The activist's words are a trumpet blast, not a dagger. What feels like an attack is actually an announcement. For heaven has chosen to reveal you in a way no one can deny. You are not being abandoned, you are being revealed. You are not being punished, you are being prepared. Preparation always feels like pressure, but without pressure, diamonds are never formed. And you, child, are a diamond in the hand of your Creator. You asked why people misunderstand you, why so many turn against you. It is because you are light, and light always exposes what hides in darkness. Do not dim yourself to make others comfortable. Do not silence yourself to avoid being noticed. You were born to shine. You were born to speak. And the very voice they tried to trap is the voice heaven has anointed. Lift up your head, for your redemption draws near. Lift up your heart, for breakthrough is already on its way. Lift up your hands, for your help comes from above. The monitors may record your words, but heaven records your prayers, and the prayers of the righteous cannot be erased. They rise like incense, filling the throne room, calling forth answers. Your answers are coming. Your help is on the way, and your deliverance is closer than it feels. You are not walking through this storm alone. The angels surround you, whispering strength into your spirit. The Holy One goes before you, leveling mountains and breaking bars of iron. And I tell you now, the doors they tried to close will burst open by heaven's decree. Do not stop believing. Do not give up on hope. This is not the end of your story. It is the turning of the page. A new chapter begins, one written by the hand of God Himself. And in this chapter, your enemies fall silent. In this chapter, your tears turn to laughter. In this chapter, your waiting becomes reward. Hold on, beloved, for the shaking is proof of your rising. You will see justice. You will see restoration. You will see the tables turn in ways you never imagined. For what they meant for harm, heaven is turning for good. And soon the world will know that you are chosen. Heaven is watching. The angels are speaking your name. You are being prepared for something big. Do not be afraid, for God is with you. You have been watched by men, but guarded by heaven. The wires they placed were meant to entangle you, yet heaven used them to weave a shield around you. What the enemy planned as a trap is becoming your testimony. Do not despise this season, for it is birthing something eternal. The secret rooms where they review your words are not hidden from God's sight. Heavenly fire enters those rooms, confusing the plans of the wicked. Even when you cannot defend yourself, heaven defends you. Even when you cannot speak, the blood of Christ speaks louder. Your silence has been holy, your restraint has been sacred, and heaven honors those who wait upon the Lord. Child, remember this, no plot against you can succeed when heaven has declared your protection. You are written on the palms of His hands. You are engraved in eternal love. No law, no court, no authority on earth can erase that. They record your calls, but heaven records your destiny. And the record in heaven is permanent. It cannot be edited. It cannot be erased. It cannot be overturned. The activist demands your name, but heaven has already spoken your name before the throne. You are sealed, chosen, marked with divine favor. Even if the world tries to shame you, heaven crowns you with glory. Do not bow to fear, for fear is a thief. Stand in faith, for faith unlocks every prison. And I tell you, beloved, The prison that was built for you will become the stage of your freedom. The walls are shaking, the chains are loosening, the doors are opening. What was closed is about to be opened, not by man, but by God. The more they listen to you, the more they will hear truth they cannot deny. The more they analyze your words, the more they will see light they cannot extinguish. Truth has a sound, and it echoes louder than lies. That sound is in you, because the Spirit of truth dwells in you. Do not let shame cover your voice. Your voice has been anointed to carry healing, strength, and fire. Yes, fire. The fire of heaven burns within you, and no earthly force can contain it. The fire purifies, the fire reveals, the fire lights the path forward. And you will walk that path with boldness. The people who doubted you will soon wonder how you stood so strong. They will marvel when they see that you were not crushed, but lifted. They will know it was not your power, but heaven's hand upon you. And many will turn to light because of your endurance. Beloved, this is bigger than you. This moment is a sign to others who are watching silently. Your story will give them courage to rise, to fight, to believe again. That is why the attack has been so intense. That is why the pressure has been so heavy. The enemy sees not only your destiny, but the countless others connected to it. When you rise, they will rise. When you break free, they will break free. When you shine, they will remember their own light. This is why you must not give up. This is why you must not let fear control you. The Lord has gone before you, and the path is clear even if you cannot see it yet. Take one step, and heaven will open the next. Take one breath, and the angels will strengthen you. Every small act of faith is multiplied in the courts of heaven, and soon the harvest of your endurance will flood into your life. You will not be left empty. You will not be left broken. You will not be left forgotten. Heaven is already preparing restoration. What you lost will return multiplied. What you feared will be turned into laughter. What you dreaded will become the very door to your promotion. Child, you are being lifted even while you feel pressed down. The weight on your shoulders is about to break, and freedom will flood your soul. The monitoring of men will end, but the watchfulness of heaven will never end. And trust me, heaven's watch is not to accuse you, but to protect you. The eyes of God are upon you, not to condemn, but to guide. He sees the tears you never spoke of. He hears the cries you never told anyone. And he answers with mercy, with grace, with protection. Soon you will look back at this storm and see it was a bridge. Not a wall, but a bridge. Not a trap, but a pathway. And you will thank God for using even the enemy's devices to advance you. For all things work together for your good, even this. The activists' demand will pass, but heaven's command will stand. The investigations of men will end, but the revelation of God will endure. And your life will become proof that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. You are covered, you are loved, you are protected, and you are chosen. Lift your head, lift your heart, lift your hope. The night is ending. The dawn is near. The breakthrough is at hand. The shadows have grown darker around you, but light always shines brightest in the night. You have felt the pressure, the whispers, the fear of being misunderstood. But heaven says, do not let your heart fail you now. The bears, the Biltzuri and Dusful, listen. Watchers may follow you, but they cannot enter the holy place prepared for you. They can listen to your calls, but they cannot hear your prayers. They can track your steps, but they cannot walk the path God has chosen for you. You are shielded by a covering that no earthly system can remove. The shield is faith, and faith has already surrounded you. The angels stand at the edges of your life, drawing a line no enemy can cross. Even now, I send legions to guard your coming and your going. Your words are not in their hands, they are in mine. Every syllable you spoke in pain is a testimony sealed in heaven, and soon those testimonies will rise like thunder. Yes, thunder. The kind that shakes foundations and silences crowds. For you are not being silenced, you are being amplified. The attention you fear is also the attention that will reveal your purpose. The activist who calls your name believes they are condemning you, but in truth, they are announcing you. This was the trumpet you never expected, but it is the trumpet heaven chose. The world hears scandal, but heaven proclaims destiny. The world expects shame, but heaven declares breakthrough. Do not resist the shaking, for the shaking is making you unshakable. Do not despise the fire, for the fire is making you unbreakable. Do not curse the storm, for the storm is carrying you to the other side. I see your tears, but I also see the strength you do not yet know you carry. Child, the very surveillance you fear will one day stand as evidence of your innocence. They will hear what you said in quiet and realize you carry truth. They will search for lies and find wisdom. They will look for guilt and encounter faith. And they will know it was not you, but heaven speaking through you. This is not the end, it is the unveiling of who you truly are. The unveiling of the calling on your life. The unveiling of the protection you carry. Do not think it strange that you are under such scrutiny. Chosen ones are always watched, because chosen ones are always feared. The enemy knows the power you carry. The enemy knows the breakthrough tied to your voice, and that is why you are targeted. But hear this, though targeted, you are untouchable. Though surrounded, you are protected. Though accused, you are vindicated. The enemy's plan is collapsing as I speak to you. The cords of surveillance are snapping in the spirit. The very network of darkness is unraveling before your eyes, and soon those who dug the pit will fall into it themselves. Do not be moved by what you hear in the natural. Listen to the whispers of heaven, for they are true. The angels say, hold your ground. Do not be shaken. The Spirit says, your name is safe in my hands. Heaven says, this is not your downfall. This is your rising. So rise, beloved. Rise in faith. Rise in strength. Rise in hope. For the time of hiding has ended, and the time of revealing is here. The world will soon see what heaven has always known. You are not ordinary. You are not forgotten. You are not defeated. You are chosen. You are appointed. You are anointed. And nothing, no wires, no voices, no accusations can strip that away. The more they press, the more heaven lifts. The more they accuse, the more heaven vindicates. The more they accuse, the more heaven vindicates. The more they demand, the more heaven provides. The shaking of your life is proof of your coming stability. The storm in your life is proof of your coming peace. The battle in your life is proof of your coming victory. This is not punishment. This is prophecy unfolding. This is the destiny written for you long before you were born. And nothing, not men, not law, not fear, can stop what heaven has already begun. So let your heart rest. Let your spirit rise. For I, the Lord, am with you. I have not left you, and I will not forsake you. I go before you. I stand behind you. I walk beside you. You are safe. You are covered. You are free. And soon the whole world will see it. The sound of your voice has traveled farther than you know. What was recorded in secret is echoing in heaven's courts, and heaven has already ruled in your favor. The gavel has fallen, not on your condemnation, but on your vindication. You are not guilty in the eyes of God. You are not abandoned in the eyes of heaven, and you will not be silenced in the days to come. The very tapes meant to harm you will one day testify for you. Those who judged you will have to sit in silence as truth emerges. Child, your name is being written into history, not as a failure, but as a sign that heaven defends its chosen ones, a sign that angels guard those who walk in light, a sign that no plot against the righteous will ever stand. The world calls this surveillance. Heaven calls this unveiling. The world calls it invasion. Heaven calls it confirmation. The enemy says you are exposed. Heaven says you are revealed. You prayed for clarity, and now clarity is coming like lightning. The hidden is being exposed, and nothing can stay in. Darkness. Your steps have been heavy with fear, but I tell you, walk lighter now, for the burden is shifting from your shoulders to mine. I am carrying what you cannot carry. I am lifting what you cannot lift, and I am shielding you from what you cannot see. Do not be deceived. This was never about punishment. This was always about positioning. You are being positioned for greater influence. You are being prepared for a bigger stage. The enemy thought he could use men's systems to break you, but I use even men's systems to raise you. This is why you feel pressed on every side. It is not destruction, it is promotion. The pressure is proof that oil is being pressed out of you. The fragrance of your life is about to fill many rooms. People who never knew your name will speak it. Not because of scandal, but because of destiny. For heaven is writing your story line by line, and the next chapter is glorious. Do not let despair steal your strength. Hope is rising even in the middle of the storm. You are not walking to a courtroom, you are walking to a coronation. The accusations are merely background noise. The truth is louder. The Spirit's voice is stronger. And heaven's decree cannot be overturned. Your enemies may gather in numbers, but they cannot gather enough strength to break what God has built. They may shout loudly, but they cannot silence the whispers of heaven. The angels speak your name in love, not in accusation. They speak it as a song, echoing over you as protection. Even as men call your name with suspicion, heaven calls it with delight. Do you see the contrast? The enemy points to your past, but heaven declares your future. The world sees your weakness, but heaven proclaims your strength. The enemy records your words, but heaven rewrites your destiny. And the destiny written for you is greater than any report made against you. Beloved, do not tremble. Do not bow your head in shame, for shame has been broken and glory has taken its place. I clothe you in righteousness, not in guilt. I cover you with light, not with shadow. I crown you with honor, not disgrace, and the crown cannot be removed. You are more than what they say about you. You are more than what they think of you. You are exactly who I say you are. Chosen, anointed, protected, and called for such a time as this. This is not random. This is divine timing. Your unveiling was always meant for this season, and though it feels like fire, it is actually favor. The fire burns away the lies. The fire purifies your faith. The fire reveals your true strength. And when you come out, you will not even smell of smoke. Only radiance. Only brilliance. Only testimony. The activists' demand is not the final word. The investigation's conclusion is not the final word. The wires and recordings are not the final word. I am the final word, and my word over you is yes and amen. It is finished. You are safe. You are seen. You are loved. Do not let your soul grow weary. This moment is temporary, but your victory is eternal. The season of hiding is over, and the season of rising has begun. The angels rejoice over you even now. Heaven watches with anticipation as you step forward, for you are about to walk into fulfillment. Not fear, not shame, but fulfillment. The story is shifting in your favor. The testimony is building. And soon, the whole world will know you are chosen and you are untouchable in the hands of God.